Dateline 3 weeks ago, last Tuesday week. Place, Chiselton. An exciting time, an exhausting time for all of Chiselton's residents. A hairy time, too.
Ow!
As everyone who is anyone in Chiselton eagerly awaits that special morn which will bring Postman Pugh and those most prized invitations for the most important event in the Chiselton social calendar. Yes, the time had come for the world-famous fancy dress ball, thrown by the Empress Rita von Chiselton.
Look what I've got, Willie! Is that not great?
Yes, every year that fancy dress invite is jealously prized, and every year the Scunner Campbell doesn't get one.
Oh! Hey! What about me, you flabby piece of folded flab? How dare she? It's not fair.
What's not fair, Uncle?
I should be there, mixing with the nobs. I mean, I'm full of Scotch nobility, I am. How dare she?
Hello, Mr. Muscle. The Honourable Mavis?
Meanwhile, at Chiselton's Boulevard Cafe,
Honourable Mavis Prophet, boss.
Huh? What does she want?
She wants to know if you're free to do a little job for her, boss.
Could be a big chance, Uncle.
but just at that moment, little Super Granny Smith was out for a spin with a somewhat nervous Inventor Black.
What's the wee battle up to now?
Do you think you could possibly try to drive on the correct side of the road, Supergran?
Sorry, Inventor Black!
Oh! Do you really want to go on driving, Supergran?
Oh, I'm loving every minute of it. And you?
Meanwhile, across town,
Are you sure this is the right place, boss?
Aye, poor Maeve. She's do too well, I hear.
Is that you, Scunner Pet?
Baby's prophet. What can I do for you?
I've got a little job for you, Scunner, soon.
Make some frocks, boss.
Not just any old frocks, you understand. Real posh frocks. Neville Mint's originals.
Neville Mints, boss.
Frock maker to the stars. All the best people shop in there, you know. People with no O-levels, but pots of money. You know, like, say,
Like the Empress Street of One Chiselton, boss. And them frocks is worth hundreds, if not thousands, boss.
That's what Maeve reckons. Fingers fate the ferry'll shell out when we deliver them.
Now, can I rely on you, pet?
Rest assured, Maeve, them frocks is practical to the ferry already. We'll just borrow a wee van, eh?
And so it came to pass later that fancy dress day that the crunch came.
Don't you think I'm improving, Inventor Black?
You're supposed to do a 3-point turn, Supergran.
Patience, patience now.
Get out my way, mince bag!
Oh, hang on to your horsepower. Oh, where are you off to in such a tearing hurry?
Just up the burger, Super.
Don't tell her, you bleach-haired leather skate.
Sorry, boss.
And not long afterwards, in Mince Mode's most exclusive fashion house.
That's fixed you, Neville Mince, eh?
But unfortunately for the Scunner Campbell, someone else was also out and about that day and in need of a lollipop. Yes, was it coincidence or was it fate or just plain stupidity that took PC Rupert Leakey into the wrong driving seat of the wrong van that very day?
Is this some kind of joke, Scunner?
Joke? I think not, Fingers. Just a load of extremely posh frocks.
Oh, no, it's not, boss.
A load of old kimonos.
Unfortunately for the Scunner Campbell, PC Rupert Leakey was delivering costumes to the Chiselton Ladies Operatic Society.
Costumes all presently correct, ladies.
But where's our kimonos? Who wants kimonos? Where would you carry a load like this, girls?
Yes, once again, it seemed that fate had smiled upon the Chiselton Ladies Operatic Society, decreeing that perhaps this year they would finally be the belles of the ball.
Well, what about my payoff?
A payoff on this lot?
Boss.
Not now!
Lost! Me frocks!
Just slightly mislaid, ma'am. Have no fear, Scunner's here. But, boss, will you shut it? And they will reappear, I promise you, dear.
Oh,
Festering ferrets, where are those frocks?
But that's what I've been trying to tell you, boss. There was 2 white vans parked outside of Mince Mode's, boss. Ours. And PC Rupert Leakey's.
Of course, it's him. He's got me frocks. Oh no, not him again.
It's that sort of bloke from the frock shop.
We know.
So, dear PC Leakey, you've got to help me.
Supergran! Coming, Supergran!
Cry for help. Alas, alack, I must turn the car round and hurry back.
Oh,
I wonder where all them rotten posh frocks are, boss.
Oh, no!
My lovely posh frocks and the dumpus fancy dress costumes. Oh!
I'm afraid so, your notoriousness.
Nay, sweat pet. You nip along to that old trout's fancy dress dough and you nick them back.
But there's one slight problem, you see, your commoners. Have you got an invitation?
That's no problem. Yeah.
But that old bag, the Empress Rita von Chiselton, she'd never let me in.
You sure this is going to work, boss?
It's got to, or I'm done for.
Very nice, Dustin.
But at that very same moment,
Oh, Supergran. Dear Super G.
but who'd want to nick a load of old frocks?
A load of old frocks. How dare you speak thus of my autumn collection from
Paris?
Paddleton? My creations is not mere frocks. My creations is flights of fancy and frothy frolic. Why, in a Nevelmint's creation, even the plainest of women would stop the traffic.
Not in Chiselton, they wouldn't.
No, now, boys, please, please, please. Trouble is, Neville, I can't go and get them at this precise moment. You see, I promised Rita von Chiselton that I'd go to her fancy dress ball without fail.
The Empress Rita, one of my dearest clients.
Aye, I know. Here, why don't you come too? Cheer yourself up.
Oh, goody, goody, gumdrops. 1, 2, 3.
and soon it was time for fancy dress time to dawn. And from every nook and cranny of little Chiselton, its select residents gathered for that never-to-be-forgotten fancy dress occasion.
Chiselton Ladies Operatic Society.
Darling!
Our local tax inspector, Empress Rita.
Delightful!
Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Whoosh!
Mush.
Here we are, Neville, the most important function in Chiselton's social calendar. Neville?
If only he knew that so near, yet so near, was what Neville Mintz missed most, his Paddleton collection.
You look like the Schreiner gown, isn't it?
Do you like it? Oh, thank you very much, Scam. Yeah, what's your game?
Get rid of those old kimonos. Oh, Dustin!
To fingers feet the ferry and get a move on!
Scunner!
Scanner, I might have known.
What do we do?
Do find out where he's gone first.
And so once again, gray-haired little Super Granny Smith roared off to the rescue.
Right! Right! We've done it, lads! We've made it!
Got the right frocks this time, Fingers!
Oh no!
And so it was that fateful day that the fancy dress fanciers had their final comeuppance.
My flimsy, feathery flights of fantasy. Oh, Supergran, dear Super G, how can I ever thank you? I know, you must be guest of honor at my next Chiselton collection.
Oh,
We'd love that, wouldn't we, Inventor Black?
What? What?
Pity about the hot frocks, Goldilocks.
Stand back, Superman, Iceman, Spider-Man, Batman and Robin too. Don't wanna cause a ruckus, but behave a ruckus. But I got a match for you. She makes them look like a bunch of fairies. She's got more bottle than United Dairies. Hang about, look out for Supergran. You can stake your heroes, your Robert De Niro's, your Al Pacino too. And Big Stallone is just another phony. He couldn't lace his shoes. After her, they're all big girls' blouses. She's got more front than a row of houses. Hang about, look out for Supergran. She's a serious granny. A serious granny. She'll do things that you never saw your granny do.
Is there nothing that she can't do?